I have been wanting to go to Umi for the longest time. Thank you, Renta Winder, for mentioning this buffet to me. So they opened a few months ago, and I went on Yelp. That's what I usually do before I go to a restaurant. And a lot of people were saying that it was just so crowded, and the lobster took forever to refill, and people would be like standing at that station, hovering over it. And when they did refill it, people would just take the entire thing. So I was like, you know what, let me just wait for it to like settle down first and then I'll go. But anyways, I am here and I got here around like 3:45, right when dinner started. I'm here early so that way hopefully I can avoid the crowd. Hopefully it's a lot better than it was when it first opened. But anyways, let's go inside because I'm so excited. I have been thinking about this buffet for like ever since I found out about it, really. But yeah, let's go. Thank you. Let's go to the buffet and see what they have. Hey, ladies. It's so good. You should try it. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh my God. All you can drink? Yes. All you can drink. All you can drink. Yes, ma'am. Yes. The shrimp, the green beans, the low carb option. So good. Have a hot pot option as well. If you want to do that, they have ramen. You can get it spicy, but it's all pork bone broth, so too spicy. Follow her blog. Wow, they had such good spirits. Okay, let's keep moving. Here we have cheese wonton, mozzarella cheese sticks, fried sushi, pan-fried dumplings, chicken on a stick, cheese corn, mac and cheese, pepperoni pizza, garlic bread, a whole thing of butter, cheese spinach, fried bananas, fried shrimp, chicken wings, fried fish, French fries, shrimp and chicken in garlic butter, crawfish, salt and pepper crab, stir-fried squid, whelk, salt and peppered frog legs, baked mussels, pineapple rice, kimchi, kelp salad, roast duck, saliva chicken, must be some good saliva because it looks delicious, mussels, baby octopus salad, pickled chicken feet, Maltai drunken crawfish. I never seen crawfish like this before. Snow crab legs, oysters. Hopefully they refill it by the time that I get my food. Boiled shrimp, edamame, cucumber salad, regular salad with different dressings, seafood with garlic sauce, General Tso's chicken, stir-fried calamari. Oh wow, look at this. Szechuan beef, roasted prime ribeye, boiled fish, coconut shrimp, pork belly, Thai-style chicken. It looks very similar to General Tso's. Fried rice, chicken with broccoli, clams, green beans, steamed fish, black pepper shrimp, abalone, lo mein, white rice, cheese crab meat, ginger scallion lobster, the reason why I'm here, baked scallop, oyster with egg and glass noodles, beef, more beef, shrimp skewers, beef and corn and carrot soup, cabbage with carrots, chicken soup, hot and sour soup, seafood soup. They also have ramen. Number 1 is tonkatsu. They're out of number 2 for today. Kanji mystery for all you spicy lovers out there. And seafood. a huge selection of different sushi rolls. They have a bunch of different teas, all you can drink. Some more. While we're here, we might as well just go ahead and just grab one. I think I'm gonna try a passion fruit. I went back up there to get some cocktail sauce, and then I saw that they actually refilled the oysters, so I had to get a plate of that. And then this was the first thing that I got when I came here, crawfish, of course. And then I got a plate of some meat and noodles. And remember, these drinks are all you can drink. So, but to tell you the truth, I need to save my belly for the lobster and the snow crab legs. Like, I'll try this. I got a small cup, but this is not the main focus here. The lobster and the snow crab legs are gonna be the star of the show today. Let's start with the oysters. You know, it's actually just the way I like it. Not too sweet. It's perfect. I forgot lemon. It's a little sandy, but it's not terrible. I wish they were bigger though. When you look at it, it looks actually really clean, but when you eat it, it's a little sandy. That was okay. I'm not gonna get another plate of that. We're gonna eat some noodles, some meat, get that protein in, and then we'll go for the crawfish. What I really want to try first is the General Tso's chicken, because the friends that I met here, they said that this was really good. It's crazy because usually I feel like General Tso's chicken is like only batter, but that had a lot of meat to it, and the meat was actually pretty juicy. I just wish the outside was a little bit more fried. I'm gonna try this fish right here. Oh, it's super tender, look. I would just broke in half like that. Mm. It's actually pretty good. Mm. Mm. A little spicy too, a little oily from the sauce, but it's really flaky and soft. This pork belly looked pretty good when I was up there. Oh, I really liked it. Like half the pork was like just fat, so it was so like soft, like butter. And it just like melts in your mouth. Try some of this lo mein here. I know we're going through inflation, but veggies are pretty cheap. I didn't see any in here. I like the texture of the noodles. It's like perfect, just al dente. This looks just like General Tso's chicken, but this is the Thai something chicken. At first I didn't like it because the outside it kind of tasted old, but the more I was eating it, the more that the flavors were becoming more prominent. And I tasted like fish sauce and even a little bit of peanut butter, but it's nice. This is the beef that was in that spicy pot. It's really tender, but it definitely has like that Szechuan flavor because I can taste like the peppercorn where like it numbs your mouth. This squid is probably frozen, but I just love squid. I can't ever say no, so I had to get at least one piece. Oh, it actually tastes a lot better than I thought. It's got some clams here. Sometimes I'm like so scared to eat clams at a buffet because I can't stand when it's like super sandy, but this is a winner. Winner chicken dinner. This is like the typical clams that you see at any other, Chinese buffet, but this one is actually very nice and clean. Yeah, I like it. It's nice and chewy and a little salty too from the sauce. One more clam. Wow, all the clams were clean. I'm gonna finish this plate up and go on to the crawfish. So I wasn't gonna talk about the green beans that I got, but I just tried them and it is actually really nice and crunchy. Like when I looked at it earlier, when I got it, it looked kind of soggy, but actually it is nice and crunchy and it has good flavor to it. All right, done. Now we're moving on to the crawfish. Gotta warm up for that lobster. You know how like when you go to what do you call it? Like a party and you drink beforehand, the pre-game, that's what I'm doing. For this being frozen, like honestly, the size of the crawfish is huge. Like for a buffet too, especially, I think this is like the biggest size crawfish I have seen at a buffet. It's so big and I am like impressed already. I hope that it tastes just as good as it looks because it's massive. I don't know how it's so big. So for frozen, honestly, like I'm holding it and it actually feels nice and hard. So even though like the crawfish is like big, the taste is not the best. I mean, I know it's frozen, but there are some other Chinese buffets that actually taste better than the crawfish here. Like, it kind of tastes like it's been frozen for at least a century. But hey, I'll take it, okay? It's all you can eat. Try the outside. I still can't get over how big the crawfish is. You know, it actually has flavor to it. It looks a little bland, but it's got a nice little salty, greasy, spicy flavor to it. I was already planning to get another plate of crawfish, but because of the taste, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna stick to like the snow crab legs and the lobster. This is why I'm here, for the lobster. Let's try that lobster first. Chinese style lobster. You know, I've never really been a fan of lobster. I feel like the meat was just like too tough. And in this case, it's too tough. So I'm glad that whenever I went up there, because at first I was gonna grab like a whole plate of lobster, but something inside of me was like, just try a little bit first and see if you like it, and then you can go back and get more. And I'm so glad I did that because it's not as good as I was hoping that it would be. I feel like every time I go to a Chinese buffet, I always have to get the salt and pepper crab. It's like a staple when you go to any Chinese buffet. The meat actually tastes pretty nice and fresh, but it's just a little too salty for my liking. Yeah, it's crazy because I feel like the salt from the outside, it really just seeped into the crab. Drunken crawfish. Let's see. Oh. Oh my gosh. They put some sort of alcohol in here. Because the outside is like, just has like that alcohol taste, like that bitter taste that I don't like. Oh. Let's try the meat though. You know, actually the meat actually tastes a lot better than the other crawfish. If you didn't know any better, you would think that it's actually live. But the alcohol is so strong that it goes inside of the crawfish. If you eat enough, you might get a buzz. Let's try this baked mussel here. The mussel just tastes a little old. And the cheese also tasted like it's been sitting out for a long time. I'm actually pretty surprised that they have this whelk here because at the store it's pretty expensive. Let's see how it tastes. It has that nice hard texture. I wish they had like some sauce to go with it. I'm having a hard time peeling the shrimp. It's not coming off the skewer. This is like a challenge in itself. I definitely deserve to eat this shrimp. that was a mission right there. Let's see. It's okay. A little overcooked though. So this is oyster with some noodles with egg yolk. If I didn't tell you guys what that was, I wouldn't have known what I just ate. um, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Try some of this baked scallop here. Looks like a mixture of scallop with some imitation crab. Comes in a little cute seashell. I really only just taste like crab stick and green onions. If there's scallop in here, it must just be like one small little piece. Because I don't taste it. All right, let me finish up this lobster and then we'll move on to the snow crab legs. You guys, so far I'm so disappointed. Like, I waited like 3 months to come here. 3 months. Like, it looks really nice in here, but and the food looks great too. But man, it's a facade. It honestly tastes just like another Chinese buffet, but way more expensive. Like at least double the price. I forgot to bring my scissors, so I gotta just use that fork method. But let's see how the meat actually tastes though. That one. Let's try the meat by itself without any cocktail sauce. You guys, I'm so disappointed. I was really hoping that the snow crab legs would be the hero of the show, but it's not. It's got a slight salty taste to it, and I've mentioned this in my other video. I hate when snow crab legs are salty. I don't like that. I wish they would have soaked the snow crab legs in water, because I think that that would have helped it. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the salt. It's not like unbearable. It's still edible, but it's just a little too salty for my liking. Oh. I'm getting really lucky. This is like my 4th one, and I opened it perfectly. That never happens to me. I would say that the size is pretty decent though, but yeah, I wish that they would soak it in water maybe a little longer. I don't know if they even soak it, but if they did, maybe just a tad bit longer to get all the salt out. Try a piece of yellowtail and a piece of scallop. Maybe a piece of this surf clam here. All right, I think this will be my last round. I just wanted to try some sushi before I leave. Start with this salmon because it is my favorite fish. It's like the same quality as like any other Chinese buffet. Let's go for this yellowtail. I like that yellowtail better than the salmon. Surf clam. All right. Let's try this scallop right here. That's my least favorite one. I think this is squid right here. I'm about to go get some dessert, so we'll do that and then we'll head out. I don't know if I showed you guys dessert earlier, but here's dessert, different pastries here that they have. Want this piece. All right, guys, so for dessert, I just got some fruits here. I got papaya, honeydew, cantaloupe, pineapple, and orange. It's better than I thought. It looked a little like, the orange looked a little dead, but no, actually nice and sweet. I haven't had papaya in like at least a decade. It's been a really long time. There's not a lot of buffets that have papaya actually. It's not as sweet as I would like, but not horrible. I got this piece intentionally because it looked super white and sweet, so and I was so wrong. Hopefully this cantaloupe tastes better. A lot better. Last but not least, pineapple. Good. Nice and sweet. I'm so glad that I came here to check this place out because I kept thinking about this place literally for like at least 3 months. So I'm glad it's out of my system now. So whenever I go out to eat, I try to be as honest as possible with you guys. I never want to say, oh, this is good, oh, that's good, oh, everything is good, because that's just not realistic. Even whenever we cook at home, we're not going to love everything that we cook. So the same thing applies to whenever we go out to eat. But tonight at Umi, guys, I was so disappointed. I was not impressed at all, to be honest, especially for the price point. It was $40. So I felt like the quality should at least be a little higher than any other Chinese buffet. But to tell you the truth, it was not. I feel like it was a ripoff. And of course, this is just my personal, preference, my taste buds, my opinion. I want you to go there for yourself so that way you can form your own opinion. But based on tonight's dinner, I feel like it ain't all that, you guys. It ain't. Like the crawfish, I usually always get at least 2 plates of crawfish every time I go out to any Chinese buffet, but tonight I did not. And that was the first time ever that I did that. The snow crab legs were a little salty. Like it had just enough salt for me to go, I don't want any more of this. And then the lobster, to be fair, I'm not really a lobster person. I find the meat to be too chewy, too tough. But tonight's lobster was like fermented lobster. Like it tasted that old. Yeah, so the trend that started this place on TikTok, they was lying.